Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to The Sims 4 and welcome back to another apartment renovation. So today we're actually in Evergreen Harbor and we're in Conifer Station. So we're going to be renovating the Stonestreet apartments number 3 in Conifer Station, and it's one of those really square apartments that came with eco lifestyle. Oh no, this isn't Conifer Station, my bad. I was just building in Conifer Station yesterday, which is why it's on my brain. This is actually in 𝘕𝘠 Quarry. So yeah, it's not Conifer Station, it's 𝘕𝘠 Quarry in Evergreen Harbor. But yeah, so we're basically building a not one bedroom, what is wrong with me today? You'd swear I've never done, you'd almost think that I've never done a voiceover before in my life. But this isn't a 1 bedroom, it's a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. That's it. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom apartment. And it does have a little laundry room as well, so there is laundry in it, and then it has a really quite nice sized kitchen, dining room, and then quite a big living room as well. And I built this with, 2 adult Sims and a teenager in mind, and then also a cat. So I do add in a couple of pet items, I add in a couple of food bowls in the kitchen, and then eventually I go through and I try and fit a litter box in the bathroom as well, which I do end up fitting. But yeah, so we have a litter box in the bathroom, we have obviously the pet food in the kitchen, and then we put a little cat tree, like just a small one, in the living room as well. But yeah, so this apartment is supposed to be a thrifted apartment, or a kind of like vintage hand-me-down style of apartment. So my whole idea for this was basically that just nothing matches. So I tried my very best to make sure that practically absolutely nothing in this apartment actually matches. So you'll see that I ended up using counters in the kitchen from Parenthood, and then for the upper head cabinets I actually use a mixture of cabinets. I use cabinets from Parenthood, which obviously matches the bottom ones. But then I also mix in, I believe the other ones that I used are from the Country Kitchen kit, I think. I always get that kit, the counters that come from that kit, confused with the ones that come with Cottage Living because they're so similar. But I do think the ones that I ended up using were from the Country Kitchen kit, and I just used them to kind of just make the Parenthood ones look a little bit more interesting, and not like I'm just using the same exact counter or like cabinet everywhere. And also because they actually came in like really cool matching colors, so they do match. But obviously the upper head cabinets are this really like light beige wood, whereas the bottom ones are blue, which I actually really like the way that looked. And then we have the appliances that are all kind of like mismatched and kind of older looking. So we have this fridge from Cottage Living in a pink color. By the way, I never use pink fridges. I don't think I've ever used a pink fridge. I might have used one in the broke family home that I did a while ago, but honestly I don't even think I did. But yeah, so I used the pink fridge, which I thought looked really cool with the blue cabinets, and the blue and the light beige, and then that kind of like teal-ish sea green type color as well. So I used that, and then we have a stove from Parenthood in white, and then yeah, just a bunch of other mismatched furniture. So you'll notice that I use this table from, I think this table is from Movie Hangout stuff. Honestly, I cannot remember for the life of me because I use it so rarely. But I think that table's from Movie Hangout, and then we just have a bunch of mismatched chairs around the table. And I do end up using that really like cheap microwave from the base game in that kind of like teal green blue color. And I do size it down just to make it fit a little bit better on that corner cabinet that I have. And I did playtest that, by the way. It works perfectly fine, even with the microwave size down like that and with stuff on top of it, because I do end up putting some things on top of the microwave. The microwave still works perfectly fine, so yeah, no worries about that. I did playtest this whole apartment, by the way. But yeah, so like I said, this is for 2 parents, or like 1 to 2 parents, and a teenager, and then a cat or two. I do put down 2 food bowls, so it could be for 2 cats or 1 cat or whatever, and you can pretend that one of the bowls is like a water bowl or something. But yeah, so in my head, I figured that the whole thrifted idea would kind of came from my desire to have this like wall of bookshelves in the living room. And you'll notice that once we get to the living room, those bookshelves are already kind of in place. I do switch out a couple of them and like mess with their placement a bit, but the like main idea for them is already laid out. And that was kind of my whole inspiration for this apartment, is that bookshelf wall. And I tried to make it look like a bunch of different bookshelves. I did use a bunch of different bookshelves. I didn't use matching bookshelves. And that was kind of with the whole idea of it being thrifted, and like they've collected a bunch of these items, maybe from, you know, like auction houses. Maybe some of them are vintage or antiques. Some of them maybe they got at thrift stores, or they were handed down through like their families, or, you know, stuff like that. So that was my whole idea. And I do want to apologize. I'm recording this on Friday afternoon, and my dog just started barking like an idiot for absolutely nothing again. So I'm sorry if you guys heard him. But yeah, obviously I can't like make him stop because he's outside and I'm inside. And I don't really want to stop this voiceover just to make him stop barking. So I do apologize if you heard him. But yeah, so that was kind of like my whole idea for this apartment, is the whole like thrifted look and having a bunch of just mismatched stuff. And then for the Sims that live here, I thought maybe one of the parents could be like a writer or an author or something, and they're like really into books. And then the other one I thought might be like a professor, or maybe like a historian or something. So yeah, that's basically, in my head, I just pictured like old, almost Indiana Jones type people with a bunch of like really old furniture and like old archaeology professor type vibes. So yeah, maybe they are a little bit on the older side as well. So yeah, they've had a chance to like collect a bunch of these like really old furniture pieces. And then we have a teenager as well who is really into art and music. So in their bedroom, I end up putting an art easel, a like piano, like one of the electric keyboards from City Living. I also think I put down a guitar in there, but I can't really remember. I built this quite a while ago, so I can't exactly remember everything that I did. So yeah, we'll just have to see once I get to it. But you'll also notice that I do end up cluttering up this apartment a lot. Like, I put down so much clutter in this apartment, especially in the teenager's room. And then in the living room as well, I put down quite a bit of clutter. But yeah, I went to town with all of the clutter. But like I said, I did playtest everything, so everything does work. And you'll also notice that when we did the bathroom, I didn't end up using any of the bathroom clutter kit items, because when I built this apartment, we actually didn't have that kit yet. So obviously I couldn't use it. And then, yeah, so I think that's everything. So yeah, I think that's everything about the apartment that I wanted to mention. Like I said, everything is playtested, and it is up on the gallery if you want to go ahead and download it. It's completely custom content free as well. So I'll have all of the download information, like my gallery ID, a download link to the gallery website, you know, all of that stuff in the description as usual. But yeah, so something else that I wanted to talk about is probably something that not many of you guys are probably going to care too much about. But I mentioned that I'm recording this on Friday afternoon, and it's like the 27th, and like the 27th of January, and this is probably going to go up on Wednesday, which is, I think, the 1st of February or something like that. But anyway, either way, when you guys are seeing this, we will have had the Sims Behind the Sims stream on Tuesday, so the 31st. We had that live stream. Now obviously I'm recording this before we had it, and I have no idea, because I have no idea what it's going to be about. They mentioned on Twitter that they're going to be announcing some things in that stream, so obviously I have no idea what that is about. I have no idea what they're going to announce or like show off or anything like that. And that stream is happening an hour before we usually get patches. So the stream, they said, is going to start at like 9 AM Pacific time, and usually we get patches at like 10 AM Pacific time. So I don't know if they're going to announce something and then it's going to come out in the patch like an hour later. I mean, everyone is thinking that it's going to be the infants patch and they're going to show off infants a little bit and then actually patch them into the game. So obviously, at the time I'm recording this, I have no clue. So yeah, I don't know, I'll probably do a like reaction video or something that you guys will have seen by the time this video comes out, if I end up doing something like that. If they end up announcing the next expansion pack or something, then I'll probably do like a trailer reaction or whatever. That again, you will have seen by the time this comes out in any case. But I wanted to talk about that a little bit because, like I said, I'm recording this way beforehand and I'm currently in the process of doing a little bit of pre-recording. So if I do a voiceover and I talk about something like, you know, in this one where I'm talking about, you know, I wonder what they're going to announce, and it's coming out like after they've already announced those things, I don't want you guys to think that I'm sitting here like not knowing about anything that's going on. It's just because I'm doing it beforehand, so it hasn't been announced yet, whatever it is. So yeah, just something that I thought I should mention. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what they're going to announce, and I'm really excited to see if it's actually going to be infant or if they're going to show off some other things or announce some other things or, you know, something like that. But like I said, I will have done a reaction or I don't know, maybe I'll do like a recap or something where I'll just like share my thoughts and, you know, all of that stuff. But it all basically just depends on what it is that they actually end up showing or announcing. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Obviously, by the time you guys see this video, you will have already seen it because I will have already posted whatever it was that I wanted to post. But yeah, I'm hoping to have this video up on Wednesday. Or if I do end up doing like a reaction thing, maybe I'll push this video to like Thursday or something. Or if we do actually get infant like on Tuesday, if we actually got infant on Tuesday when they did the live stream, I might sit down and I'll maybe I'll do like a small build that'll go up on Wednesday instead of this one, and then this video can go up on Saturday. So honestly, at this point, I'm probably just confusing you guys way too much. But suffice it to say, if we do end up getting infants, then, or if we did end up getting infants, then you might have already seen a video where I talked about them, where I maybe did a build with some of the items that they're going to patch in for them or something like that. Or if that build ends up taking me too long to get out on Wednesday, then you might see that build over the weekend instead, and you'll see this one first. But either way, I'm really excited, and yeah, I really can't wait to see what they have in store for us because, yeah, I mean, the roadmap that we got was for January, February, and probably March as well, because roadmaps are usually for like 3 months at a time. So we've already gotten the 2 kits that they talked about. We're obviously we're getting the stream, or we've gotten the stream by the time you guys are seeing this video that they talked about, and then all that's left on that roadmap is the update, which obviously is going to be the big, you know, infant update, because they do say it's like a big update, so it will be the infant update at some point. And then we're also getting an expansion. So yeah, I'm really wondering, like, would they announce all of that stuff in like January? I mean, we've already gotten the kits. We know we're getting the update, which, you know, we don't know when that will be. It might be by the time you guys are seeing this. It might already be out. It might not be. But I don't know, would they put everything in like January and early February and then leave us with nothing for the rest of February and March, or would they space it out? I'm kind of wondering about that because, yeah, we usually don't get an expansion pack this early in the year in any case. So like, I'm really curious about, you know, how they're going to do all of like the spacing out and the timing of everything. But yeah, so enough about that because it has nothing to do with this video. But we've basically finished the majority of this apartment. We finished the master bedroom. We're currently working on the teenager's bedroom, and as you can see, it is very, very cluttered. And you'll also notice that I did put down that little like toy, like not box, but like that little, I guess, not basket, but like I can't think of the word for some reason. It's like a tub, I think, like little tub of toys. I put that at the foot of the bed, kind of to make it look like the sim that lives here. They are a teenager, but maybe they just haven't gotten rid of a lot of their like older like toys and stuff that they've had. Maybe their family has lived in this apartment for ages, maybe since they were a toddler or a child or something, and they just have a bunch of their old toys and stuff still in their room. And maybe, you know, maybe that tub is, you know, stuff that they're going to donate, or, you know, something like that, but they just haven't gotten around to it. So yeah, I wanted to add that little touch just to make it look like the teenager that lives here isn't super old. Maybe, you know, they're like, I don't know, maybe like 15 or something. 15, 16, they're not like on their way to university, if that makes sense. But yeah, so this is basically the entire apartment. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give the video a like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, then feel free to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, if you want to download it, it is up on the gallery, and like I said, all of the download information will be in the description as usual. And yeah, I'm really hoping, I'm really excited for this week and to see what the Sims team have in store. But like I said, I am doing a little bit of pre-recording, so if my voiceovers are a little bit like outdated at some point, then I do apologize for that, but it's kind of the only thing that I can do at the moment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, hope you're having a great week, and I'll talk to you in my very next video. Bye everyone!
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your back if you'll have mine. You and I wanna leave everything behind. If you wanted to, promise you we will be alright. If it's you and I want you to myself. We can stay in hotels, just living on